What's up, everybody, and welcome to an all-new episode of Casters of Horror. I'm Chris Mess.
I'm Shane, and this week we are diving deep into the void. Yes.
The
Yes.
Void. Yeah, so this is a sci-fi
Cosmic horror.
cosmic horror. Yeah, that was the word I was looking for. This one is right up Shane's alley. This is written and directed by Jeremy Gillespie and Stephen Kostansky. It stars Aaron Poole, Kenneth Walsh, Ellen Wong, and Evan Stern, which I was excited to see from Letterkenny. That's where I knew him from.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, "Hey, look at that! It's him!" Hey. So anyway, because I'm a huge Letterkenny fan.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I say this is right up your alley because cosmic horror is your jam.
It is.
So I'm interested to get your take on this one. You had seen this one prior to our hey, let's watch this one for the show.
Yes. I think this is the first time we might have done one where one of us has already seen
Yeah,
the movie
yeah, I
ahead of
think
time.
so. So yeah, so this film starts out. It's a police officer or a sheriff, and he ends up bringing an individual into this not run down, but like an understaffed hospital,
Yeah.
and they're on the verge of shutting it down, and all these strange violent occurrences start happening, which are connected to something of a tentacle type monster thing and some hooded people that
Yes.
are standing outside, which um
In white hoods, but not those white hoods.
not those
But
white
no.
hoods. They got a black triangle on the front of their faces.
Yeah.
So this is a mixture between the KKK and the Squid Games. Evan Stern plays the guy who was injured. Aaron Poole plays the sheriff, Deputy Carter. Yeah. So I think that's kind of a brief summary of it. It's very cosmic horror.
Yeah.
So you've got a lot of elements that are WTF moments. Weird tentacle thingies, which I'm only used to, seeing in anime.
Yeah.
Or at least the kind of anime that I watch. And I really don't know how else to describe this film. It's a bunch of individuals who are at a hospital at the wrong place, at the wrong time,
Yeah.
and shiz starts going down.
Yeah, I mean, look, you've got a cult, you've got a um other dimensional creatures of some sort that take
Yeah,
over the bodies of this,
the dead.
it's very much that Lovecraftian cosmic horror vibe to it.
Yeah.
That's
So with that being said, what were your thoughts on this film?
I love this
Where
movie.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, we're watching it again, so
Yeah, I love this movie. I first saw it a few years ago, and yeah, it's everything I look for in a cosmic horror film, and it really, to me, throws back to
Mhm.
like those 80s adaptations of H.P. Lovecraft's works, like Reanimator, that
Okay.
sort of thing. The sort of thing that Jeffrey Combs would tend to be in.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I very much I love this movie. It's got that, like you said, WTF factor.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Maybe some of those things where you don't necessarily get all the answers, and maybe you were better off not knowing some of the answers. It's yeah. There's one line in it where one of the characters asks this the guy that the sheriff brought in or
Hmm.
whatever, they ask him, what is it, like Satan worship type stuff? And he's like, no, I don't believe in Satan. This is older. This is far
Yeah.
worse. Something like
This is
that.
older and far worse. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very much that whole like old gods, old world, something going on here. And I gotta say, man, I love the again. We'll go over and over it when it happens, but practical effects
Oh yeah.
and there's plenty of them in
Oh
this
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So yeah, to me, this is one that I could watch over and over. So, but I'm the cosmic horror fan.
You're the
What did you
cosmic
think?
horror fan. I am still trying to wrap my brain around cosmic horror.
Yeah,
Um, it wasn't high up on my list. Let's put it that way, or
yeah,
it's not high up on my list. Um, there's parts of it where I'm just like, and I don't know. Maybe it's because you can say it's cosmic horror. It's like, yeah, there's all this stuff you don't have to know and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, is that how cosmic horror people get around plot holes? Um, like, no, it's cosmic horror. We don't have to tell you why things happen. Um, it wasn't my jam, man.
no,
Wasn't my jam. I mean, for what it was good.
Mm,
All right.
yeah,
I'm not going to tell this movie it can lick my balls, but it it's cosmic horror, man. I can't.
yeah,
I guess I'm still trying to, and I'm trying. I
yeah.
am
Well,
trying, but I don't know, man. I couldn't get into it as much as some other ones, but
yeah,
not to say the practical effects were great. They did a great job with that. The acting was really, really good in it. Um, they did a great job with the film. So if you're a cosmic horror fan, I can see the the appeal
yeah.
for sure. It's just for me, it didn't do it. It didn't tingle all the right spots for me.
I feel like
Uh,
if you're not the type of person who already loves, like I had mentioned those old, Lovecraftian type films from the 80s,
yeah,
if those were never really your thing, this isn't going to move the needle
yeah,
at all, cuz
yeah.
this is basically a love letter to those types of films. That's
Oh
that's
yeah,
what this is.
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, if that's not your jam, this one's not going to change your mind on that for sure.
Yep,
But if it
yep,
is,
yep,
I
yep.
think you'd find value in it, like I did.
Yeah.
So,
So, and I don't. I'm not saying it's a horrible film either. I mean,
mm,
it kept my attention. It was good for what it was. I can't get into I can't get into the cosmic horror type stuff, and I don't
yeah.
know why. I'm also not a creature horror person.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean,
Oh, yeah. And
those sorts of
and
things.
and when it comes to this sort of Lovecraftian thing, it's all about the creature horror, the body horror. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
this, yeah, that's
So,
yeah,
Are you guys cosmic horror fans? Let us know down in the comments down below. And while you guys are there, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Did you guys see this film? Did you guys love it? I know it was on a bunch of top 10 lists for people. It still is.
yeah,
So it could just be me. But then again, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey wasn't that bad to me. So, I mean, but
yeah.
again, let us know down in the comments down below. But anyway, yeah, that was The Void. Yeah. it left a big void in me. I'll put it that way. Anyway, that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe. Until next week, I'm Chris Mess.
I'm Shane,
Get the
and we'll
hell
see you.
out of here. We'll see you guys.